regular people.
Even if you try, it is never like because of now that one has beds.
It was a bit overwhelming the first day or two, but
It gets a little bit easier every day, and we figure out what we're doing a little bit better. 150 or 200 to deal with is a lot.
Yeah, I bet.
Especially with just two of us, but
I bet. Okay,
it's good.
research on the internet.
Yeah, I looked
somewhere to
through
volunteer.
a whole lot of different organizations that I found that I actually liked. Some of them I just really wasn't sure about, but G-Man looked really good.
Yeah.
Bill Gates had that comment. That's what.
But like, very well organized compared to things I've like last year when I went away. It wasn't all that well organized, and it was kind of hard to know what was going on all the time. But I'm really liking this because I know what I'm doing. So.
Okay.
There's physical proof in that they've built water tanks so that these children are accessing clean and regular water. Most Africans only have access to 10 liters of water a day. And 10 liters of water is 1 flush of the toilet. So having access to clean water and having access to regular water is just a huge thing for a lot of these children.
The water project was funded by the Lions Club of Westlands.
Yep.
And when they funded the water, we could only draw water from the main down there. So when she was called Michelle, one of your volunteers came and said, "It's very tiring for the kids to get water from there. What do we need?" Then we said we need a tank so that we can pipe water there. We can pump and then pipe. And the Lions had put the pipes up to there. So she bought the tank and a pump, a booster pump, to boost the water from there to the house.
To the house.
Yes. So it's convenient. Now the kids can just do their cleaning from the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of volunteers have built on to the existing orphanage structures so that the children have a place to sit underneath some sort of shade or protection from the rain while they eat, which is something a lot of these orphanages just don't have. There's not enough room inside for the children to eat. So, normally they're outside, and if it's raining, they're outside in the rain and the wind.
This project was started by one of the GVN volunteers to make some income for the children, and also as a project for the children who are here, and they like doing it. So we are happy.
Dining hall, which was built about 2 months ago, or a month and a half ago, I think. So the volunteers that were here sort of got together and got the funds together to do this, because when it rained, the kids didn't really have anywhere to go, and eating inside makes that much of a mess with the kids that they really needed an outdoor area.
We had two, one from Canada, one from USA. Oh, they were very good.
Yeah.
You are so good, eh? Especially to the children. I was very, very happy. They were very good to the children. They gave them lessons. The children even cried when they went. They cried when they went because it was during the holiday. They gave some medicine for us, which they had current. And they helped even to go and see those who are bedridden and others who are in hospitals. They did a lot.
Mostly they do the teaching, the counseling, and also they've made tremendous relation or friendship, because these kids, they come here when they're traumatized, and they come here feeling that they're not loved, they're not accepted. So whenever I've been seeing them jumping in the field, playing football and all the games, beating stories, it has helped as a healing process in these children. And now you see, even as you will be walking around, you will see now very confident faces.
Yeah.
And that is what the volunteers have done.
Yeah.
I cannot say I did it. The volunteers did.
Okay. I think the biggest thing is that I see over and over and over is, you know, with 160 kids and 20 staff members, these children are just not getting the attention and the love that they deserve and that they need. And these volunteers are providing it just by being present and by hugging a child and by playing with a child.
Rejoice, rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice, 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 and again I say rejoice, 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 and again I say rejoice.
I knew here I'd have a great experience, and because it was something totally new to me, and the different culture and everything was going to be such a shock and put a lot in perspective for me. But on top of that, I've had a lot more fun than I thought I would, and even though I've worked here, it doesn't feel like work because I enjoy my days so much here that yeah, I'm so glad I came here, and I'm so glad I came for so long as well.
I think one of the biggest challenges of doing this type of work is just getting overwhelmed with the need, and just going to these places and seeing these kids. If you're helping one child, you've achieved your goal. And I think that as you help more and more people, it does have a ripple effect, because people around that child notice that it helps them, and then you know, a volunteer in a community helping numerous people, when they go back to the States, they then tell people around them about it, and then those people go volunteer, and then they help more and more and more communities. And that was really Colin's initial vision with Global Volunteer Network. Was he was extremely upset standing on the side of a lake in Papua New Guinea, way out in the bush, and he had been throwing rocks into a lake, and he had noticed how one rock makes one ripple, but if you threw tons and tons of rocks into the lake, the whole lake would shift and would change.
Because you know, even the environment.
And that's his idea with volunteers. Every time you drop a volunteer into one of these communities, they create a ripple effect. And the more and more volunteers that we have all over the world, the bigger the changes. And I've seen it every single time I come to one of these countries. What a huge, huge, huge difference these volunteers make in these communities.
Thank you very much.
Paano ikaga?
One bisa.